Hey there, PhilChill here, and today we're gonna talk about the special notice board that was recently added in the 1.5 update. After starting the game and going towards the town, you can see Robin and Mayor Lewis building a notice board that has special requests from all of the villagers. Completing these requests grant you special items and rewards that will help you in your playthroughs. The request board refreshes every Monday, and you always have 2 requests to choose from. If you choose one request, you can't choose the other one at the exact time. You need to wait for it to appear again. So make your choices wisely, because some of the requests grant some really unique and interesting items that will help you a lot in your playthrough. The first special request that I will cover is Pam's request, which is the strong stuff. This request is only available in spring, as Pam is looking for potato juice. This quest is pretty special and it's advised to complete it fast. The request asks for 12 bottles of potato juice that you can craft in your kegs on your farm. The potatoes shouldn't be a problem, as you have a small chance of getting an extra potato while harvesting. The only issue I see is the kegs, as some players may not have enough materials for multiple kegs. After getting 12 bottles, you turn them in Pam's house inside a drawer. And when you enter her house the following day, you're gonna get a cutscene. In the cutscene, we can see a really happy Pam getting her drink, and also chugging it down like crazy. Pam was always a heavy drinker. The following morning, we're gonna get a mail from Pam saying that the drink was awful and it was better left unsaid, but also a tip about a new channel which will unlock the fishing channel for all players. After checking our TV, we will have a new channel called Fish Info, which will give us info about all of the fish in our current season. It will say which fish are found in the season, the times that you can catch them, the location, and also the weather status that it should be, for example rainy days, sunny days, and things like that. This is pretty handy for some of the fishermen out there that would want to catch all of them, or also get some fish for filling the aquariums. The next special request is Clint's Cave Patrol. This one asks to kill 50 monsters in the local mines, because Clint's too afraid to go himself. This quest is fairly easy, as you can just reset the dungeon every time you leave. The following day, you will get a mail from Clint, which will include the new crafting recipe, the Geode Crusher. This will basically make him obsolete though, because you will now be able to craft this machine and also break your own geodes, not needing to go to Clint's house. Another seasonal locked request is Evelyn's request, which is gifts for George. She asks you to get some leeks for him so she can surprise him. This request is a bit harder to complete, as the leeks are found randomly while foraging. The best way to get those fast is to craft the seasonal seeds and hope you get more leeks from those. Afterward, you'll get a cutscene with George, being happy about all of those leeks around him. At least Evelyn did a good job in packing them up all, but still, that's a lot of leeks. Before visiting George, however, you'll have a mail from Evelyn, which will include the coffee machine, as well as saying thanks for our effort. The coffee machine is really great to have, as now every morning you will wake up to a hot cup of coffee. Another pretty special request is the Aquatic Overpopulation, which gives you a really special item. You just need to catch a certain number of certain fish and the quest will be complete. The following morning, in your mail, you will receive a letter from Demetrius saying thanks for the effort you put in, and also he will give you a blueprint for the new machine called the farm computer. You can craft it by using a dwarf gadget, a battery pack, and some refined quartz. The farm computer is really special, as now you can monitor your whole farm from this one. You can see how many pieces of hay you have, total crops that you have, crops that are ready, crops that you don't have watered, in the greenhouse, all the machines that are ready, the cave as well. This will help you a lot in checking and controlling your whole farm, when you're doing a lot of things outside of it, like mining and fishing and everything else. The next request we have is from Linus, and he wants us to clean the community waters from any trash we find. This request is fairly easy to complete, as you can fish on the farm in the pond and get only garbage. Afterwards, you need to take the garbage in the new recycling bin behind the train station. The following morning, you will get a message from him containing a new crafting recipe for fiber seeds. These seeds grow into plants that later on will produce fiber, and we're forever cursed with an image of Linus bathing in the mountain lake, making me really afraid of fishing there anymore. Another special request is the Island's Ingredients quest, which will unlock after you unlock Ginger Isle. The request has a long time limit and also asks to ship 100 taro roots or ginger depending on what you get. When you complete the request, you'll get a monetary reward, and also the next day in your mail you'll get a letter from Caroline containing the new crafting recipe for the solar panel. The ingredients needed for a solar panel are a few gold and iron bars, as well as some refined quartz. This is fairly easy to get, and I think you should have a lot of these crafted, as you'll get a constant supplies of batteries from them. Emily will also put in a request on the notice board, which is about rock rejuvenation. This one is fairly easy to complete, as you can use any gemstones you find in your chests. After her completion, there's a short cutscene in her house, how they're meditating around the rocks. The next day, you'll get a mail from Emily containing the sewing machine, which you can put in your house, and you will no longer need to go to Emily's house to use the machine. There are also 2 requests about crops, which are put in by Pierre and Mayor Lewis. The request that Mayor Lewis puts out is repeatable, while Pierre's is not. After you complete Pierre's request, you get a cutscene in his shop, and the following morning you will get a mail from them containing a mini shipping bin that you can use on your farm. Robin puts out 2 different requests. The one that asks for 1000 pieces of wood gives you a new recipe for a chest. As always, you will get the recipe the following day in your mailbox. The crafting recipe is for the stone chest, which design is really great and I quite like it. The other request that Robin puts out is for a new project of hers that requires hardwood. When you acquire the needed amount of hardwood, you need to put it in her house next to the lumber pile. The following day, when you enter Robin's house, there will be a cutscene where she is making a new kind of bed. After the cutscene, you will be able to buy the bed from her and use it in your house. Gunter also puts in a request for bone fragments. You need to collect around 100 bone fragments to unlock the bone meal from him. The bone meal grinds bones into fertilizer, which can be quite useful as you find a lot of these on Ginger Isle. After you unlock Ginger Isle, Willy puts out a request for there especially that you need to catch all of the 3 kinds of new fish, the blue discus, stingray and the lionfish. After completing his request, the following day in the mail you will receive a new kind of fish tank, the deluxe fish tank. Afterwards, you will be able to buy this deluxe fish tank from Willy and also the catalog in your house. He also has another request, which is for bug meat. You need to get 100 bug meat in the time limit. After you complete the request, you will get a cutscene on the beach with Willy fishing with the bug meat, and he will teach you the recipe for a quality bobber. The wizard also has 2 kinds of requests. The first one, he asks for an ectoplasm that can drop from ghosts in the mines. This request is really special as the reward for it is a mini obelisk. The mini obelisk works in pairs on your farm, and it warps you between 2 mini obelisks which are located on the farm. And the other request is for a prismatic jelly that drops from a prismatic slime in the mines and rewards you with a monster mask which attracts monsters. And the last one that I know of is Gus's order, which is for eggs. This is not repeatable and you can only do it once, and as a reward you'll get a mini fridge. well, that's it from this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I managed to show you something new. What do you think? Which was the best reward from all of these requests? Let me know in the comment section. I would really like to hear your thoughts on this. And if you would like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel, as I will be making more in the future. So far, I'm really thankful for all of the support that I have been getting, and I plan on continuing in the new year. I hope you all stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.